Hey guys, and welcome to Low Level Medic PvP commentary with your host Peabutnutterninja. And guys, I love playing Medic. Right now, there's a little issue with Medic in PvP. They are changing it completely. So this video is going to be obsolete in about 2 or 3 days. But I've had these clips out for a while, so I figured I would still do the commentary before, before the biotech comes out. And so people can see where Firefall has gone and come from, especially regarding character balance and character classes. So Medic is, as you know, is the only class capable of healing and moving, which makes it essential to have on any team, whether there are dreadnoughts, assaults, recons, or engineers. They all could use healing. So first and foremost, the change that has been implemented about 6 weeks ago that makes the Medic class incredibly hard to use, harder than what you see in this video. If you want to heal somebody, you have to have them exactly in your crosshair. That green beam shows up whenever you're healing someone, but if you want, you have to exactly shoot at him, and healing a moving target is incredibly hard. As you see, I'm trying to chase down these guys right here. I'm trying to get the heals, but the beam only comes on in spurts, and that's because the mechanic is so broken right now. It used to be very smooth and very easy to target. As long as the guy was kind of in front of you, you would have that beam on, and it felt good. It was great receiving heals, and it was very easy to track targets while flying. But if you're a miss or you're out of range when you use this gun, it's just awful. It just feels like you can't hit anybody, and especially if you're using the overheal gun, you will lose energy even if you're not hitting someone or healing anybody. So this change is really bad, and especially when there's a lot of lag on the server. You don't know if you're healing or when you're healing, and you'll often hit a guy and then he'll tick a second later for health, and that just feels very off and very awkward. So this right now, it just makes Medic very hard to heal moving targets. But that aside, you still need medics on your team if you want to win, and I'll be covering biotechs once they come out later this week, hopefully. So just as a side note, you can still use medics very well. Chain healing medics are incredibly hard to kill because if they hide behind rocks or they just fly around, they can just keep healing each other in a circle with their skills, cooldowns, and their heal beams, and it's still a very good combination. So we're going to be talking about two out of the three main types of medics. In my PvE commentary, we look at namely a battle medic, so you can kind of apply all the stuff from the PvE over here. It's still very low damage, and the primary goal of a medic is to heal, of course. So even if you do have that vampiric heal gun, you can't do that much damage. But what you're seeing right now is the overheal gun. You don't unlock the healing grenades. That's another type of gun that you can get. It's a third type, and the heal grenades are actually amazing from what I hear. I don't have a level 11 medic, but that's when it unlocks. So you'll see me using just the overheal because of course I want to showcase low level medic gameplay, and then I was going to showcase high level medic gameplay, but since they're changing the game, there's really no point right now. So just to reiterate, healing grenades are amazing, but they only unlock at level 11. So what you're seeing here right now is me playing as a pocket medic. I talked a little bit about the battle medic. Just look at the PvE commentary if you want to see how a battle medic really works. But right now I'm kind of a hybrid pocket medic mixed with a team dedicated. And the difference between pocket medic and team dedicated is pocket medic tries to follow around one guy and heal him only. So this works really well if you've got a friend playing and you know he's a killing machine. You just go and you just keep giving him heals, and if your friend's smart, he'll target anybody hitting you. So if the enemy team's playing smart, they'll be targeting you first. Because without the medic, of course, you can't get heals. And then your dreadnought or your assault or your recon will see that, and he'll target the guy attacking you in case, giving you this extra shield. It makes a very deadly combo when you have a really good friend on your team. So the pocket medic ignores your teammates, try to focus on one person, and usually it's that person is a friend who's very skilled in killing. And this is actually a really good strategy for pushing points, and especially good if that person is Dreadnought, who is really skilled, because look, we're already all the way out at the enemy's base. We've pushed out from our base, and we're just pretty much camping the medic space. So pocket medic summary: you exclusively follow one person, great with the dread assault, great for pushing forward, depends on the teammate for damage, requires the ability to move around, and it's just incredibly fun playing with the team, especially if you have a Mumble or Ventrilo. Then you can coordinate a plan an attack the left side, attack the right side, push for the point on sabotage. It's just really fun. So I know that I talked about it really quickly, but if you rewind and go back to the beginning of the video, you'll see I'll be trying to do a pocket medic exclusively. And so we'll be looking at a sabotage map where it's 10 versus 10, and you can still go pocket medic, but here I act more as a team dedicated medic, and this is kind of considered as team-based group healing. So as a medic, you want to kind of serve all your teammates in the general area, and works especially well if you have multiple people with great skills. Again, the bad thing about pocket medic and dedicated medics is that it depends on your team for DPS, because you won't have that damage output or anything. So you see me just switching from target to target, and I'm just healing whoever needs to heal. I have the overheal beam, so I'm giving them that extra life bar boost. You don't know how helpful that is. A Dreadnought has 1600 health, and you can give it additional 800 health, and if the Dreadnought has upgrades, it can have up to 2000 health, and you can give it extra 1000 health. And so having 3000 health going to battle against other techs that have either 1500 or 1200 health is a huge advantage. So this overheal gun is actually pretty nice, although they're getting rid of it completely in the next patch. So if you want to give it a try, definitely try it out the next few days if you have beta access. So as a dedicated medic, your ultimate goal is to push points, work team-based, and to reduce team death time. And why that is important, because you see that I just died, and I had a 12-second timer. And you think, oh, 12 seconds is not that bad, but in the reality, you have to run back to the battlefield. So now I'm running back to the shield, and that takes about a good 10 and 50 seconds again. So now you've had people out of combat for 30 seconds, and that is quite substantial. You see me here trying to defib him. I accidentally defib the enemy and kill him. And that's just another side note, guys. Medics actually have great cooldowns. Right now I have Healing Wave on number 1 and defib on number 2, and they're great to heal your teammates and great to revive your teammates. And of course, they're changing defib, and I'll talk about the mechanic once it gets released. But you can also use those 2 spells or 2 cooldowns to kill the enemy. The defib does about 900 damage, and it's hilarious to get defib kills, guys. And the Healing Wave does about 400 to 600 damage, and it pushes the enemy back. So it actually heals you guys, and it pushes the enemies back. It gives you a great offensive boost, so it's actually a great offensive as well as defensive ability. Again, with that defib as well, if you get defib, it's embarrassing, but it's hilarious. So you see that I just got Healing Wave by the enemy there, but I do believe he got taken out by a Dreadnought. So the most important thing about Medic is staying alive. So Medic does have the ability to heal himself with the alternate fire all the various guns. So whether you're using the Vampiric, the Overheal gun, or the grenades, you can heal yourself. If you're in the grenades, you just have to be with another guy within your grenade bubble, and then you'll get the self-heals. But I think the safest and most useful self-healing and healing tool is the grenade launcher. And I guess second is the Overheal beam. The Vampiric beam doesn't just heal enough at all. The healing grenade launcher allows you to heal teammates without painting a huge target. You'll see that green beam come out when a medic's healing another guy if you're using the regular or the Overheal beam. But when you're using the grenades, you have no idea where the grenade comes from. It does launch a little bit of a green trail, but usually you're firing from either a really far spot or from a corner. So with that in mind, you can actually get away quite easily without leaving a trail for the recon to follow. The Overheal beam, it does have that trail, as you see in this. Oh, you see that Dreadnought just take me out. It does have that trail, so enemies can follow you and kill the medic and target you. But the overheal does have that advantage. Again, if you're overhealing that Dreadnought, you can give him with a 3,000 HP, total 3,000 HP or 1,000 HP buff, and he could just go in there and tank and distract for your recons or for your assaults, and it's just a wonderful mechanism as well. So you definitely can go with either and do really well. So I think the overall best combination, and unfortunately I haven't experienced this myself, I've only had friends who are medics over 11 or actually level 15, but they say that the best thing probably for a team is a medic with a grenade launcher acting as a team dedicated medic, or medic with an overheal acting as a team dedicated medic. And I don't do this in this video, but you can actually form squads within each individual game. So here I could form a 5-man squad with maybe 2 Dreadnoughts and 2 more medics, and then we could go as a 5-man squad and just either attack the points or attack the engineers' bases. And it's really useful because you'll see them highlighted in green. You'll see my teammates are all highlighted in blue, but your squad actually gets highlighted in green. So it's a great advantage for you to know when your teammates are getting hurt. And the health bars will actually display on the left side for your squad, so you'll know if they're getting tagged, or if they're getting sniped, or if they need healing in general. So it's actually a really useful tool to play in really advanced games. So as a medic, you want to focus a lot about movement and dodging, and you also really want to be conscious about snipers. We'll talk about summary first, and then we'll talk about this a little bit more. So dedicated team medic. Medic heals all teammates, rarely goes for kills, depends completely on team to win, reduces team spawn death time, and gains a ton of assist experience. You gain experience from healing, and so even though you don't get the kill death, you do get the healing. But as a medic, you definitely want to avoid all that sniper fire. If snipers are smart, they will be going for you directly. So definitely know where those snipers are, and if you do see them, tag them on your sim network with F, so that if they go behind a rock or behind some cover, then you can at least avoid their line of sight and position yourself around a rock, so that you can not get killed basically by a sniper without even getting a single shot off on him. So right now I would say medics are very disabled because of the aiming nerf. You have to be pinpoint precise if you want to get a heal off on a teammate. But this is all very changing soon, and overall I still think medics are very useful to a team. If you fight a team like with 5 assaults, dreadnoughts, and recons versus a team with maybe like 1 medic and the exact same like maybe assault, dreadnought, and 2 recons, the team with the medic will almost always win because they reduce the death times, they can revive you, they save 30 seconds of battle time, and 30 seconds is a lot, guys, just running back and forth. So you see that I'm dead here and I'm running back to try to save the point, but 30 seconds is so long. By the time I get there, the thing's already almost hacked, and then there's already a huge number of those guys, the enemies here, so I can't do anything. I back out. I'm definitely trying to avoid all enemy fire. As very smart players, they will definitely target your medics first. So just know that, guys. So we're watching some team dedicated gameplay, and also as a medic, heal your recons. I know that they're usually far off, but if they're close, definitely heal your recons. They need the heals too to counter snipe. I don't know why this happens, but in any game that I play, no one wants to revive recons. They usually have low health, and some of them are actually really terrible. You see me kind of going around the corner and reviving this recon. That's actually really smart. So I don't get shot, and I can revive him without wasting. Well, I already used my defib, so that puts me in a very safe spot. You see me trying to heal these guys. They are very low health. I use my healing wave, heal all 3 of them. It's great. And there's another medic here. I'm trying to chain medic off this guy. And this is when you work as a team with 2 medics and assault dread combo. It is really effective, even though we're losing points here and we're not doing the best. You see the Dreadnought attacking me. He's going straight for me. He's around that corner. Oh no, he's gonna get me. Oh, am I gonna get him? Oh, I defibbed him in midair. Oh, and embarrassingly, the engineer comes and hits me with this little engineer spray. I get killed by power mist. So yeah, just a nice, spraying of water in my face just killed me, unfortunately. So so when I'm reviewing this medic, I'm gonna review it in not the most recent way with the recent nerfs. I mean, that makes medics really disabled in PvP, but I'm gonna review medic as how I think they would have revamped it if they kept the medic class. So I say the medic PvP summary: the completely team-based class, their only portable healing class. The cooldowns are capable of immense damage and healing. If team is awful, you lose, and you get targeted by snipers. But regardless, medics get a 5 out of 5 Hello Kitty PvP score because they're absolutely necessary, regardless of the broken healing mechanism or not. If you have them, you're almost guaranteed to do better, or at least win. So guys, Peabutnutterninja signing out. Peace, love, and ninja. See you guys. Bye.